Hey, my fellow freedom enthusiasts, it's me, Dr. D. As promised, I will be talking about one of the top 5 things to institute some freedom into your life on a daily basis. And the very first one, if you are a part of the freedom journey, you should know, is your relationship with God. That's the main thing. That is what's going to ground you. That is your basis. That is what everything flows through for me. And I'm giving you my top 5 things, right? As I am on my own personal freedom journey. We're doing this thing together, as I've always said. For me, God, Christ being the very first thing is because of having a strong foundation in faith, but even more so is the fact of just when I think about Christ dying on the cross for my sins, Him coming so that I can have everlasting life, that's freedom. That in itself is freedom. Exodus in itself is freedom. That is freedom. And I truly believe when we gain understanding of who we are, who God says we are, when we are in relationship with Him, meaning we talk to Him, we have conversations with Him, we get to know Him, right, through reading the Bible, meditation, just spending time with Him when He is the center of our lives, meaning everything flows through Him, not in afterthought or a consideration after the fact, but everything goes through Him. To me, that's the foundation, that right there. And knowing who I am in God is the catalyst, the very catalyst for freedom for me, because that is the understanding of freedom. That's how I know that my birthright is freedom. That's how I know that I was born free. That's how I know who I am, and no one else can tell me who I am. That's how I know that the life that I want to live, that I desire to live, deep down inside, I can have, because I am in partnership with God. And I know that God will give me the desires of my heart. Why? Because He put them there in the first place. I wholeheartedly believe that. And so therefore, my desires are not matched to His, because He's the one that put them there. I'm believing they're one, right? If you guys are following me, they're one. And so we're doing this thing together. I'm partnered with Him. I'm in a relationship with Him. So therefore, we're on the same accord. There is no I want too much, right? Because the things that I want, the things that I desire, He gave me that desire so I can have it. Because we're in partnership. And I know that because I know who I am. I know my identity. I know who He is because I talk to Him. I'm in relationship with Him. I've gotten to know Him. And I allow myself to evolve in that relationship with Him. And so I don't hold on too tight to whatever it is that I think that I want in this moment. I allow some space for it to be fluid, for it to change, for it to evolve. Because as I grow in my relationship with God, I truly believe that God is going to continue to show me more and more and more, and reveal so much more to me about the life that He wants me to have. And not just for myself, but for other people too. Because, we're here for community. We're here for a relationship. That's part of it. And so I truly believe that the very first thing that you need to really have in order to establish yourself on your freedom journey is a relationship with God. And the easiest way, in my opinion, to do that is just to start talking to Him. Talk to Him about anything and everything. The big things, the little things, the things that you don't want to talk about, the things that nobody else knows about. Doesn't matter. Sometimes our conversation is just, hey, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Could be whatever it is. So just keep that in mind, that the first step is your relationship with God. That's your foundation. That's your base. Everything should flow straight through that. Because in that, you'll find your identity. You will come to the realization that freedom is yours. And you'll be able to give yourself the permission that you need to be free as you continue on this journey. All right? So we'll check in a little bit as I continue to roll these out and we get into number 2. All right? As always, freedom is a journey, it's not a destination. Love y'all.